Hello, my friends. I'm Bee, and this is Bee's Intuition. We're going to do a quickie today. I feel like this is going to be love themed because there's a lot of Two of Cups action happening with the shuffling. But let's just dive right in. See what's going on with love with collective, okay? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on with love in the collective? Please and thank you. What's going on with love in the collective? Please and thank you. Okay. Come on, get out of there. Alright. All right, so we have Two of Pentacles, okay. Wheel of Fortune, all right. Seven of Cups came out this way. The Hermit came out this way. Five of Pentacles came out upright. Then we have the King of Wands. All right, let's just, and dots, At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands, incoming communication. Somebody wants to give you some communication. Okay, let's just start clarifying, shall we? Starting with that Two of Pentacles, please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on for love in terms of the collective love life? I'm so sorry. That may not have even made any difference, but I just turned on my mic. Anyways. All right, what else? What else for that Two of Pentacles? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on? Okay. Alrighty. So we have, clarifying that Two of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles. Somebody wants to create balance by giving to this connection. We love to see it. And then we have the Star card, okay. Somebody could see you as like their divine match, you sent from heaven to earth angel I'm getting. Justice card, that's that balance that they're trying to achieve here. They want to make things just and balanced out. The Queen of Wands came out this way, very interesting. It feels like maybe you or this person could be lacking confidence. Or no, it feels like you may be lacking confidence in this connection, actually, is what I'm getting. You may be a little bit closed off to this person with the Four of Pentacles there. I feel like you're very standoffish to this person, so you must have had some sort of history together. I'm not getting like a whole full-blown relationship, but maybe you just, you know, see each other around a lot, or you've had interactions before and they left a bad taste in your mouth. So when this person comes forward to balance things out with you and to tell you that they see you as a divine partner, I don't know if you're going to believe them or not. I feel like they're going to have to prove what they say with actions. That's kind of what I'm feeling, is like, I don't believe it until I see it sort of vibes. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So it's like you have like this very heightened sense of intuition. This person could also see you as sort of a mysterious kind of person. You don't really let a lot out. You kind of keep things a little bit under wraps. But you can see through the BS, and I feel like that's what this person's picking up on. And so they're like, okay, obviously I have to show up in the right kind of energy, because this person's going to be able to read me. Even if I do come up in a ingenuine sort of, disingenuous sort of energy, you're going to be like I see you. Let's see what's underneath the High Priestess. Eight of Cups. So yeah, you left this person behind in the past, or you chose to walk away from this connection for some reason or another. I feel like it just wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you. You could have felt like you were the one trying and this person was not. And so that's why they want to come in and balance things out by giving to it. But you're super wise, and you're going to catch wind of any sort of games or annoying things going on in this person's energy, if that is what's happening. So they know that they can't deceive you. Let's go into the Wheel of Fortune. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify that Wheel of Fortune for us in terms of what is happening in the collective's love life with that Wheel of Fortune? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on with that Wheel of Fortune? Please and thank you. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on with that Wheel of Fortune? Please and thank you. Okay. Let's see something. Feel. Okay. All right. So, I think this was the first one to come out, actually. Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Five of Wands coming out in this direction. Conflict here, so I feel like that was kind of a given with the energy. The High Priestess, so yeah, you see through this person, you have a heightened sense of intuition, but this person could also feel like they have a heightened sense of intuition, and that the two of you have some sort of like psychic or spiritual connection that, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, they feel like is divinely timed or divinely meant. Like it was written in the stars is what I keep getting. The Page of Swords coming out this direction. So the way things have been happening, this person has been observing you a lot. I'm getting that they can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop like looking out for you. Whenever they go somewhere, they look for you. They're worried that you may be moving on. Oh, bottom of the deck is the Devil energy. So I do think that their connection to you may be slightly intense. I'm getting maybe a little bit of an obsessive energy from this person. Yeah, like I was just getting like they can't stop thinking about you. So this definitely feels like some sort of addiction or fantasy to them that keeps like replaying in their head. Let's see what's underneath that Devil card. Eight of Cups. They can't stop thinking about how you walked away from them. And they're obsessing over it. I wonder if nobody's ever walked away from this person before. They could have a big ego, especially with that Devil card. I don't think that they're necessarily like toxic in like a bad way necessarily, because I think we all have a little bit of toxicity in us. But I do think that they're heavily in the ego. I think that their ego gets bruised if somebody does not return the feelings, or if they ignore this person. I feel like they take it very personally. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Let's go on to the Seven of Cups. The way that the Seven of Cups came out like this, in this direction, I feel like is telling me that that is motivating them to act. The fact that they can't see things clearly with you, they don't know if you're seeing other people, they don't know what you're up to, that is really motivating them to come towards you to do something, to get your attention. The Hermit also came out in that direction. So you have motivated this person to do some spiritual work and look within, look for what they truly want. And it feels like they're being directed in your direction. Let's go on to the Seven of Cups and start clarifying that. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on in the collective's love life with the Seven of Cups? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on with that for the collective? Please and thank you. Ooh. With the Seven of Cups, please and thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. So clarifying that Seven of Cups, we have the Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit. So we have double Hermit energy. This person has probably just gone through some sort of self-isolation period, spiritual journey, inner reflection, time of inner reflection. So there definitely could have been a lapse in terms of communication. I feel like there was like a period of silence between the two of you. They feel like something is missing in their life. They feel like they want this more than anything, the connection that they feel with you. And they either have been making plans for quite some time about how they're going to come towards you, or they're starting to feel like they have a plan together. The Eight of Wands, so that's incoming communication. This person desperately wants to come in and clear things up between the two of you. And I feel like it has to do with clearing things up on their end in regards to you. Like, what are you doing? Are you seeing anyone? You know, kind of thing. I feel like it's almost like kind of poking, prodding for information in some way. The Three of Cups. So I think that they want to at least become friends if you're not already. This feels like it could be an acquaintanceship or some sort of like semi-casual connection that they would like to, definitely feels like they want to talk more with you. And they also want to share some good moments with you. yeah, so this actually feels also like even if you are seeing other people, maybe they would like to just be your friend for now or whatever, because they just want to be a part of your life because they feel like you're very significant. All right. But yeah, they feel like there is a significant connection between the two of you, and I feel like they would rather have you in their life than not have you in their life at all. Have you in their life in some way rather than not have you in their life at all is what I'm trying to say. Ugh, if I can talk. So the Hermit, they definitely have been inspired to go within, search within, see what they really... Yeah, so they looked within and they found what they want here is connection with you. I want to see what's underneath that Hermit card. Nine of Swords. So yeah, they have been thinking long and hard about this connection. They feel a lot of regret about how it has went down in the past. But again, they cannot stop thinking about this. This is slightly an obsession of theirs. I'm just saying. That's what's coming through. Let's go into the Hermit card that came out in this direction. I feel like that's definitely a motivating factor in all of this, for sure. Let's see what's going on with that Hermit card in terms of what is happening in the love life of the collective. Okay. Okay. That's the way it comes through. That's the way it comes through. All right, so clarifying the Hermit card, we have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. That's probably how they see you. Seven of Wands. This is something... So they definitely, I feel like, are going to expect you to be in a standoff energy with them because of what has taken place in the past, but they're still willing to fight for this connection and overcome those obstacles. The Hermit. So yeah, and also this is the Hermit clarifying the Hermit. So a lot of Hermit confirmation in this. So they definitely have taken some time out to figure out their true feelings about this, their true desires here. And they got the answer that they're looking for. It's like, this is their wish fulfillment. This is worth fighting for. Then the Seven of Swords came out. Then the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Five of Cups. So this is what they realized through this meditation. They realized that they were being sneaky in some way. They were doing something that they probably shouldn't have, or they were simply hiding their feelings from you, being disingenuous in that regard. Yeah. Probably either because it was inconvenient or because it was like taboo in some regard, maybe. The Knight of Pentacles, they were like dragging their feet. They probably were acting very disinterested in this, even if they were. Somebody that's taking a long time to act on anything. But then they're like reflecting on the memories that they have with you. They truly do see you as somebody that's very kind. They have really beautiful memories with you. You make them feel good. You make them feel safe. And then the Five of Cups. So that's them coming to realize, wow, I really messed this thing up. And I'm getting like it's all my fault. Whatever took place here, they're realizing that it's their fault that things did not work out in the past here. But they probably have been in this heartbreak energy for some time now. And maybe that was what also triggered this Hermit moment, but also maybe that's kind of what they realized after going into this Hermit moment to kind of reflect on things. It's like, wow, I really messed something up here with someone that may be my soulmate. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot to do with knowledge, wisdom, gaining that knowledge and wisdom. I do believe that they probably are seeing things much clearer now. They have more enlightenment around this connection. They may even see that like long-term serious commitment, traditional commitment with you. There could have even been a third-party situation that got in the way of this. I want to see what's underneath that Hierophant. Ace of Swords. They want to clear things up. They've had an idea or some sort of epiphany about this connection. Hit them all at once. They would like to talk about that. How their ideas around this have changed. How their mentalities around this have changed. I do think that they're seeing things from a completely different perspective, and their thoughts maybe have changed as well. So if they were negative in the past, like, oh, this is never going to work out, now they're thinking much more positively. And they would like to share that with you. Okay, let's go on to the Five of Pentacles. Please and thank you, Spirit. Can you clarify that Five of Pentacles for us? What is going on in the collective's love life? Please and thank you, Spirit, with that Five of Pentacles. Please and thank you. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So we have the Four of Wands, and it came out like this, okay? And then the Ace of Cups came out upright, and then we have the Knight of Swords that came out like this as well. And then the Chariot was on the floor, and it came out like that. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles is them feeling like they're out in the cold when it comes to this connection. They feel like you don't care. The Four of Wands coming out like this is like them being doubtful that there's a future between the two of you, that there's no hope for a union. Ace of Cups is them having these feelings that they kind of can't ignore. But with the Knight of Swords coming out like this, it's kind of indicating that they're afraid to talk about this, or that they feel like they can't talk about these feelings. Maybe because they feel like you're closed off to them. The Chariot coming out like that, though, is like, this is to me, this is a complete conflict within them. They feel like they can't express themselves, but they feel like they need to express themselves. And if this Five of Pentacles is how they're feeling about themselves, they are lacking the confidence that is probably necessary to come forward to express this. But the Chariot, I feel like, is overpowering the Knight of Swords. So I feel like they're going to actually be acting, even if they do feel like this strong conflict, being torn between two directions of holding back and not coming forward and expressing themselves. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be going towards you and acting, because that is what they're being called to. The Hermit and the Chariot card both include the Star card, which we saw earlier. So they see you as their destiny. They see you as what they are supposed to move towards. And so that's probably what's going to be happening at the end of the day, because it's like they can't ignore it. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So another card of like they're probably going to be making this action. Even if they're not quite sure in the current moment, ultimately they're going to be pushed to go towards you in some regard. Whether that push comes from within, externally, or from the divine, I feel like there's going to be some sort of triggering of action here. Maybe they're just waiting for the right moment. I want to see what's underneath this Three of Wands. The Magician. So yeah, they are trying to manifest this to come together, even though they feel like the odds may be stacked against them. Like there's not really any hope on their end that this will actually work out. But I feel like they still are, yeah, they're still determined to try. And they really do want to make this work between the two of you. Because it's like what they want, what they feel. And I'm almost even getting that there's like a piece of them missing when they're not with you. It's almost like, it's not necessarily that they feel incomplete, but it's like something's missing. That's what they feel. Like they could make it on their own, but it's just like, it's not as fun. It's not as happy without you. Let's go into the King of Wands now. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on in the collective love life in terms of this King of Wands? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on in the collective's love life with this King of Wands? Please and thank you, Spirit. What's going on with this King of Wands? Please and thank you. Oh my. Let's see. Okay. Clarifying that King of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Honestly, I like that a lot because I feel like that is them realizing that this was a painful ending, feeling that devastation, but then trying to kind of turn that energy around to alleviate themselves of this pain that they feel. Because it feels like they know that they have more control over this than they realized or they thought they did. They have the ability to remove this pain because they can try to clear things up with you. And then we have the Magician card. So that's them manifesting, and that's them also trying to transform the energies from negativity into positivity. And it feels like they want to bring this commitment, this connection down to earth. It feels like they've been up in their head for way too long, thinking, dreaming about this. And they're like, if the divine wants us to be together, let's make this happen in the 3D. I'm done with dreaming. I'm done with thinking. I want this to happen. The Nine of Wands. So I do feel like there is like this back and forth energy, but it's almost like in this moment, it feels like that's going to be your reaction to this person. In some regard, they remind you of your past and your past experiences that did not go well, and it may be triggering for you. This person could definitely be triggering your wounds, and as a result of that, you do not trust this person. You have your guard up around this person. You feel like you kind of need to protect yourself from this person. I feel like their feelings are genuine and their intentions are genuine, but I can definitely see, especially if you have some sort of past of them being weird, I can understand why you're guarded with this person, even if they are coming through with genuine intentions and not trying to do anything sneaky or bad. The Wheel of Fortune, so again, they really do feel this strong connection between the two of you, and they were like, the divine must have meant this to happen when it did. Divine timing must be at play. The divine must be smiling on this connection is what I'm getting. They could also be educating themselves to spirituality and kind of learning about soulmates and other spiritually divine connections. And they're kind of maybe learning about what that's like, what it looks like, what it feels like, what the experience is like. And they're like, wow, that sounds a lot like what I'm experiencing with this person. And it's really opening their eyes to how divine this feels. And the fact that maybe spirit wants the two of you to come together in the timing that you are coming together. I feel like they're finally leaning into that. Maybe they didn't in the past. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They're trying to be head over heart because I feel like something about the heart space they don't feel very secure in. And I think maybe it's because of their past, and to me it's like almost like if they're in too much in the heart space, it psychs them out too much. Makes them overthink. It makes them worry because they think so highly of you. They're worried about messing things up. The King of Swords, I feel like, is them stepping into this energy of like, okay, I just gotta set my mind to this and do it. I need to not let my emotions and insecurities get in the way of this. Let's see what's underneath that King of Swords. Three of Wands. So yeah, like what the same message we got before is like they're waiting for the right opportunity. I feel like this coming up twice on the bottom of the deck is definitely indicating that they are determined to come towards you to express themselves. And the fact that they've been thinking about this for quite some time, they've maybe been holding on to these feelings for quite some time, and they're ready to express those. And the King of Swords is a good communicator, so that's probably exactly what they're intending to do here. And that aligns with the bottom of the deck we have here with the Eight of Wands. Incoming positive communication. They want to clear things up between the two of you. Let's see what's underneath that Eight of Wands. Five of Swords. So they are expecting you to be standoffish to them because you have been hurt by them. I really don't feel like it was intentional the way that they hurt you, but nonetheless, like they need to apologize and make amends for what they have done. And I feel like they're prepared for that. Let's see what's underneath that Five of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. So they see you as somebody that's incredibly abundant. They feel like the two of you could create a lot of abundance together. The Ten of Pentacles is also happy home, happy life. So I feel like that is what they're envisioning for a future between the two of you. So yeah, it's like that future that they're envisioning between the two of you, that is worth putting themselves out there, taking the risk, hoping that you respond well to them and maybe forgive them or hear them out. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has to add to this. Please and thank you, Spirit. Anything else to add to this beautiful reading for the collective? Please and thank you. In terms of the collective's love life, please and thank you. Anything else you would like to add? Maybe some sort of advice or helpful things to keep in mind for the collective. Maybe some positive messages for the collective. Let's see. Okay. So, okay, a few came out. We got strengthening bonds. Okay. Confront. All right. Excuse me. Seek. Observe. Sadness and isolation. Bottom of the deck we have refusing to see. All right, so with the strengthening bonds, there's someone here thinking long and hard about this connection. So that definitely could be their energy, but maybe it's also your energy, especially after this person comes forward to communicate. I feel like you're probably going to be taking some time out for yourself to really meditate on it, feel it out. Like, does this actually make me happy? Could this make me happy? Is this worth the investment? All those sort of things. Confront. I believe that this is the Moon card. So confronting fear of the unknown, things not being super clear, the shadows within somebody's self. I feel like that's a lot on their end. I feel like they've been working through those fears and the unknown and their shadow self in some regard. Their shadow self could definitely have been part of what has been holding them back for so long from this connection. Seek. I feel like this goes hand in hand with that strengthening bonds card. I think you're going to be taking some time out to meditate on this connection, to feel your feelings, to listen to the divine, your intuition. How do you really feel about this? And is it worth everything? Is it worth the investment? Is it worth putting your heart out on the line? Observe. This is the Hanged Man card. So this person has been seeing things from a different perspective now. And it's because they've been in this uncomfortable situation. And I feel like that uncomfortable situation has to do with the hermit phase that they went through. That time of isolation, taking time out for themselves to dig and go within and being without you. I feel like that has definitely allowed this person to see things much clearer and maybe get in touch with their spirituality as well. Sadness and isolation. I feel like this is the end of sadness and isolation for the both of you if you decide to open up to this person. But they also are hoping that this will be the ending of sadness and isolation for them in terms of this commitment. They're really hoping that they don't have to be without you for much longer. Obviously, you're going to be the one that is going to have that say in the end. Refusing to see. I honestly feel like this could definitely be the energy that they were in for a really long time, refusing to see the significance of this connection. The fact that maybe the divine had called this to come together, seeing that future, but now it's almost like it feels like that's being reversed here, and now they do see. And with what they see between the two of you and the future that the two of you could have together, I feel like they are unable to ignore it anymore. Maybe at one point they could, but now they can't. And that's also a big reason why they're coming forward to express themselves to you. But yeah, so that's the reading. I really hope that you enjoyed this. Oh, and I hope that it resonated. If you, I'm trying to remember my outro. If it did resonate, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name is Bee. Bees live in hives, and you can become an honorary bee like me, and we can be a little bee family together. If you like my readings and you'd like to see more, be sure to click that bell icon down below so that YouTube actually notifies you the next time that I upload. And thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.